Hello to everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover Euro versus US dollar. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the Euro versus US dollar first. Since my previous forecast, nothing basically changed on the Euro dollar. Still, the key support at 1.0730 is still holding relatively well, and we'll speak about, we have the economic news on the schedule in the US today, so high impact events, and we will speak about two scenarios. One is that this support can still hold and we don't have a breakdown of this support, so that market, for example, if market can regain 1.0820 and then hold above, that can be a sign for the retest of 1.0965 or even 1.1010. In case of the downside breakout of this key support and hold below, then there is a chance for the market to go towards this rising trend line, so the area around 1.0620, or even if there is a bigger sell-off, then there is a chance for test of this cluster of the lows here around 1.0520 or 500 mark. Now, speaking of the gold market, still this big reversal in the background and broken rising trend line. But what we can see here is, if we go, this is the 4-hour time frame, and if I go to the hourly time frame, we can see that market is still relatively quiet rally. We don't have any aggressive rally, and we still have the previous swing lows that may act like resistance, in case the market will decide to go towards that area. So there are like a few scenarios here. So market just, this can be like some simple flag, and then market retake the low and continue further downside towards 1932, for example. But there is also a chance that the market will rally towards this resistance and then try to sell off from that point. And the upside scenario will be, of course, that we see aggressive buying. So we need to see also in momentum, aggressive buying, and if the market can come back above this rising trend line and then hold above, that will be a good sign for retest of 2070 or even higher prices. Now, speaking of the crude oil, we have some major pivot levels near this current level. So we have the recent swing lows. We can see also here, we'll just go to the 4-hour. So we have this pivot low at 72.65. There is a chance for that to retest, and if the market can trade it, continue higher and hold above, there is a then chance for retest of 74 mark or even higher prices. From the other side, I would like to see for the downside some bigger downside move, and if the market can take 70.40 or even try to trade below 68.90, there is a chance for the lower prices towards the 67 or 66 mark. And speaking of the Bitcoin versus US dollar, we can see that this market went into the consolidation, and this was the breakdown. We spoke about this. In the background market, we didn't quite test the previous swing highs. At this point, we can see that market held at this point, that the tail from yesterday, market just retested and then regained the power at that point. So it will be interesting to watch how the Bitcoin will resolve. But we have some pivots, so this rally high at this point, and from my perspective, something meaningful, I would like to see the market to go aggressively into this consolidation area, through this consolidation area, 43,000 or 44,000, and then to hold above in order for the upside scenario to develop. Only if the market, from my perspective, can retake and hold below this low at 40,100, we can see lower prices towards the 38,000 potentially. That'll be all for this update, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. Have a good trading day and speak to you from tomorrow morning.